fully unlocked. Let's get it on. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Puts one in the pocket. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right, what's coming up next? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Whiffs the throw. Gets him. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Dashes up. Somehow very solid tomahawk buster. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins and drive rush to keep it going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Smart play with the throw. Brings forward with the drive rush. The Thunderbird strikes true. Knockdown and... Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Tomahawk busted. Player one needs to use full KO. Today.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to puff up while they can. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Well-timed corner switch. Takes the chance to hurt him. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter. Player two has a slight life lead. Brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Very solid tomahawk buster. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. But burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. A quick breather. Ooh, what a smart throw! What them hits the drive! Player one has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. Time to go for broke. Drive rush! Player two can't let this one. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Loads up above. Hugs nothing but air. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of truck. Springs forward with the drive rush. Full throws them. Forward rush. Carried to the corner. Just raw super hard incoming. Throws them from above. It turns out. Player two has the super gauge advantage. What's next? Wrecks them. The sun. Flatlines them. ready? It's fight night time! Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets a chance with that jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes the chance to hurt him. Did well to get the buff in there. Reads them. In a dire situation. Drive rush to keep it going. Extra spicy, sure you connect. Player 1 can't use any burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Player KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. That's a counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 1 can build off this lead. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A quick breather. Springs forward with the drive rush. Extra spicy, sure you connects. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Very solid tomahawk buster. Player 2 is not in a good place. KO. Isn't it?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Did well to get the buff in here. Gets the jump in. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Freezing Hawk! What'll happen here? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the KO! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Very solid tomahawk buster. From low heavy to thumbs up. There's a change of sides. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Player 1 can't use any experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That's a counter. Noticeable life lead is there's a burnout. Doesn't set the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. Then a tomahawk buster. G-right kick for a mix. Bust out the parry. Still plenty of time left. Extra spicy, sure you connect. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn. Escapes with the reversal. Anti-air in the clutch. Fire. Both sides getting ready. With super arches, fire coming through. Scuff them. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Both fighters are putting the cherry on top. This could really tip the scales. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Rushes in. What's next?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Drive reversal to break in. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. An aggressive attack. Throws him down. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. All right, what's coming up next? They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Nice double lariat. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Did well to get the buff in there. Headbutt! Connects with medium kick. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Hits him with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. Super Arts on deck for both experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous Super Art. In range for the Raging Typhoon. This is gonna take a chunk and then some. We have Super Arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Gotta do better than that. Are we gonna fire? What'll happen? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Gets the counter hit. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. That's a counter. Hooks up. This is going to deal some big damage. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Setting in call on the drive rush. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? It's knocked them out of the air. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is the overhead denied. And whip, they're wide open. Turning them inside out and closes it out.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws them down. Finds the time to squeeze in above. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Whiffs the throw. Trying to read each other here? Shows a medium kick, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Heavy punch sends them flying. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Target locked and scoop. Looking for a chance. Gutsy play with the grab. What'll happen here? Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. It delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Was hungry for the grab. Bumps up. Gotta be careful not just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is in a drive rush to keep it going. Noticeable more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Sit them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Who's gonna make a move? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Picture perfect parry. Their timing is on point. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Solid throw tech. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Oh! Hits them with a stop and bop. They don't need to go for anything. Heats it up with a combo into super. Off for busting all wolves. Is this a game changer? There's only 20 seconds remaining. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Not shy with the grab. Did well to get the buff in there. Springs forward with the drive rush. Backs them into the corner and they timed that just right to get the perfect parry. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Watch out! Typhoon coming through! You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Was hungry for the grab. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Gets a risky buff in. Gutsy play with the grab. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. Bumps up. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Who pumps the brakes on the impact. Big time whip! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1, will the super art do anything? Nails it! Here comes the corner pressure. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Pumps nothing but air. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Player 2 is looking at a Crimson Totsugeki tuna phase. How did they read that throw? There's a juicy rising tackle. Raw super art incoming. Will this be enough to kill? It just gets there. Perfection.